Hello, my name is Rick Guerra, and it's my pleasure to keep you in the know with NSPE. As you strive to stay on top of your professional and personal life, please remember that NSPE is always here as a resource to you. In accordance with our strategic plan, NSPE is currently focusing its efforts in 4 areas: driving growth, shaping public policy, educating for the future, and promoting diversity in tomorrow's engineer. Let me share just a few of the things that NSPE is doing to advance our mission in these 4 key focus areas. In order to be successful, NSPE must drive growth by increasing awareness of the value it creates and by fostering a deeper and more personal level of commitment from members, NICET certificate holders, and other key stakeholders. Since joining NSPE back in February, our new Chief Engagement Officer, Eric Schoner, has been working continuously to improve member engagement and drive growth in the organization. The plan when Eric started was for him to travel throughout the country to meet key leaders in our state societies, increase awareness of the value that NSPE provides, and identify opportunities for deeper collaboration with and between our state partners in the areas of membership recruitment and retention. While COVID-19 prematurely halted Eric's travel plans, it also created opportunities to meet far more state society leaders in a short amount of time through virtual meeting technology. Eric is working with a team of talented staff and volunteer leaders throughout the country to lay the groundwork for membership growth in the very near future. NSPE is working to shape public policy by actively promoting the value of the professional engineer for protecting the public health, safety, and welfare, and by advocating for standards and qualifications that provide competent and ethical practices across the entire engineering team. Our government relations staff is working tirelessly to support NSPE members and the engineering profession in times of uncertainty from coronavirus. Our team frequently monitors new legislation and executive orders related to COVID-19 that impact our members, and this information is continually updated and available on our website. As legislatures, both on the state and federal level, begin to shift away from coronavirus priorities, NSPE stands ready to protect and promote the PE license. For example, NSPE recently responded to the passage of a structural engineering licensing bill in Georgia by sending a letter to the governor's office to express our strong opposition to his signing of the bill. Our letter accompanied a similar letter submitted by the Georgia Society of Professional Engineers. This is just one small example of how NSPE is fighting to protect the PE license. NSPE is also actively promoting and protecting the PE license by creating opportunities for our members to take action and reach out to their members of Congress through the NSPE Action Center. Recent campaigns on the Action Center targeted pending federal infrastructure bills and educating members of Congress on the vital role PEs play in protecting the public health, safety, and welfare through the work in infrastructure projects. You may recall that last year, NSPE's government relations team organized the very first PE Day Advocate Program. In light of COVID-19 and the possibility that congressional offices might not be open to in-person visits, staff is currently working on a relaunch of NSPE's Advocacy Center on the NSPE website. The new site will contain dynamic content including advocacy news, training modules, resources on NSPE's core legislative issues, and much more. Additional information about the launch of the updated Advocacy Center will be available soon. As the recognized and authoritative expert on engineering licensure, engineering technician and technologist certification, ethics, and professional practice, NSPE is providing engineers and engineering technicians and technologists the knowledge and tools necessary to become licensed or appropriately certified and to remain current with changes in technology, law, regulation, and society in order to empower competent and ethical engineering by the entire engineering team. We are excited to announce more details about the Virtual Professional Engineers Conference on August 3rd through 7th. Our conference at a glance is available online and includes information on all sessions, tracks, and registration options. Find out what speakers are presenting the various sessions along with professional development hours offered. Virtual PECon offers a variety of options for you to attend on your terms and at your convenience. It is truly designed to be your conference, your way. There's a registration option to fit any budget. Attend a single session for just $39 for members or $99 for non-members. Purchase a full day track and have access to 3 PDH sessions, a morning coffee talk networking session of your choice that day, and an evening post-session discussion for $99 for members or $279 for non-members. Our All Access Pass gives you access to 15 PDH sessions, access to your choice of morning coffee talk networking sessions each day, and evening post-session discussions, all for just $249 for members. The cost for non-members is $1,149, but you can join now for $299 and receive member pricing. Virtual PECon fits with your schedule. Have to miss a session for a client meeting? No problem. All PDH sessions will be recorded and available for viewing immediately following the conclusion of the session. Spend quality time with your peers. Morning coffee talk sessions are the perfect time to connect with your peers across the country and discuss issues important to you. Post-session discussions can serve as happy hours to break down the topics of the day. We'll play quarantine bingo and talk sports, as well as discuss issues facing the PE community. PECon is the conference that celebrates your profession. Events will be centered around the annual celebration of National PE Day on August 5th. So join your peers in celebrating your work and learning about the trends in the industry. In addition to being PE Day, Wednesday, August 5th is Innovation Day at PECon, with keynote sessions featuring IBM's Global Chief Technology Officer and the Chairman of the National Transportation Safety Board. Following its investigation of the deadly pipeline explosion in Massachusetts, the NTSB sent letters to 31 governors recommending the elimination of certain PE exemptions in those states. NTSB Chairman Robert L. Sumwalt III will discuss that recommendation and the importance and responsibilities of professional engineers as a keynote address. It's one NSPE virtual event that you won't want to miss. We're also honored to welcome Dr. Ben Amaba of IBM, who will enlighten us on the professional engineer's role in artificial intelligence and technology. Did I mention that August 5th is Professional Engineers Day? NSPE is celebrating licensed professional engineers in a number of ways with the 5th annual PE Day. Join us as we raise awareness about what it means to be a PE, recognize licensed PEs, and show appreciation for the work they do each and every day. Be a part of the virtual event. Use hashtag LicensedPEDay on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn to upload a photo or video of yourself telling us why you decided to become a PE. Post photos or videos of your team of PEs. Share your reasons for hiring PEs. Give special recognition to your PEs in the workplace or on the job. Educate your colleagues and the public about the importance of the PE license. Want to sport some PE Day logo wear for this year's event? Now you can via NSPE's new shop at nspe.threadless.com. The shop features the PE Day logo on a variety of items, including many styles of t-shirts and other apparel for men, women, and children, as well as accessories like mugs, notebooks, tote bags, wall prints, and even phone cases. We hope you'll take advantage of this extra way to show your PE pride. If you order, be sure to post photos using hashtag LicensedPEDay on your social media accounts. Diversity is a major theme in NSPE's strategic plan, and it recently gained a place in the NSPE Code of Ethics. For any future focus, proactive profession, or professional society, diversity is increasingly a strategic imperative. But there needs to be an acknowledgement of the missed opportunities created by the biases in our personal, professional, and societal lives. As written in NSPE's policy, NSPE proactively encourages diversity in all areas of the engineering profession and within the organization. Did you know that NSPE has a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Advisory Committee? The committee makes important decisions for the society on topics and contents of interest to our members and much more. Our July-August issue of PE Magazine is now online, highlighting how diversity is something our profession has struggled to embrace and how we are beginning to understand the value it brings to our processes, products, relationships, and industry. Months before protest and social unrest engulfed many cities in the United States, a group of concerned NSPE members began working to raise awareness, start a conversation within the society, and contribute to the important dialogue taking place in the profession about diversity. Their question was simple, but not easy to answer. What needs to happen to move NSPE and our profession forward so that we reflect the diversity of our communities? The 10 members of NSPE's new Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Advisory Committee knew they couldn't change the organization's or the profession's past, a past that has been largely white and male. Instead, they wanted to look forward, and they began plans for sharing their ideas in this issue of PE Magazine. In late May, however, the conversation quickly took on a new urgency. Take a look at the magazine to understand more about the importance and urgency of this issue. Also featured in this edition of PE Magazine are the results of NSPE's 2020 Engineering Outlook and Salary Survey. Nearly 3,400 professional engineers, engineering interns, and students offered their perspectives on bread-and-butter industry issues and hot topics featured in the survey, including licensure, diversity and inclusion, ethics, education, climate change, and other noteworthy topics. Check out PE Magazine for some of the key findings from the survey and insights from NSPE members on these issues. As we look forward and celebrate tomorrow's engineers, NSPE congratulates the class of 2020, who face uncertainty as they seek to begin their careers or the next stage of their education. We know great things await you. Through our Graduated Dues program, NSPE allows student members the opportunity to economically continue their membership as they ease into their professional careers. NSPE offers discounted membership dues to recent college graduates of ABET accredited schools and/or programs. If qualified, recent grads can enjoy discounted membership up to 80% off of full dues, depending upon year of graduation. A long-term commitment is not required, and participants are free to discontinue or reactivate their discounted membership through any year of eligibility. NSPE is also very excited to announce that student members can enjoy free registration at this year's virtual PECon. We encourage all engineering students to join NSPE as a student member, which is free, and then to register for virtual PECon, which is free this year for student members. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to access high-quality education sessions and meet engineers from across the country, all free of charge. To close, I want to highlight 2 new testing programs that NICET is working on. Licensure and certification focus on education, experience, and examination in determining who is knowledgeable, qualified, and competent to protect the public. On June 10, 2020, NICET, through the recognized Performance Examination Administrator Caliber Consulting Services, LLC, conducted the first performance examinations in its 59-year history. The new performance examinations are intended to complement the current certification programs in construction materials testing for asphalt, concrete, and soils. In cooperation with the Safer Building Coalition, NICET is also developing a new engineering technician certification program for in-building emergency responder communications enhancement systems, or IBERCES. In early 2020, a group of industry SMEs, practitioners, and NICET staff completed the program's practice analysis. The practice analysis program is used by NICET to provide a solid foundation for establishing the content of its certification programs. These are just 2 examples of how NICET, NSPE's certification arm, is working to empower competent and ethical practices by the entire engineering team. Follow NSPE on social media to keep up with our ongoing activities. and reach out to our member services team if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing your social media post on PE Day, and I hope to see you at the Virtual Professional Engineers Conference in August. Until then, please be well and stay safe.